One of the things that we want to make clear is we did not pull out of the world travel market because it is something that we felt was not within what we wanted to do. The one thing that we realized, we did an analysis of what has happened in terms of the trends of footfall, in terms of a number of countries participating, in terms of the numbers of our partners in the private sector that would go with us to the world travel market. And we realized that over the years, and we did a trajectory of about 6 to 8 years, and we realized that over the years, there had been a huge decline of interest from our private sector, of the footfall to that forum within the section which houses Africa as a continent. But also, we started to see a duplication between World Travel Market and ITB. So, and then also there was the conversation around the budgets that we had in relation to the cost of exhibiting at World Travel Market as well as ITB that came quite close to each other. And on that basis, we had a conversation with the private sector and said, these are the trends, these are the numbers. We've seen that even as businesses, you have significantly reduced the number of people that actually sign up to accompany us to the World Travel Market. So our suggestion is we want to go to a show where, number one, we are guaranteed that as our private sector partners, you find it is of great value, so that a lot of you are subscribing to that show with us. Then secondly, we want to go to a show where we believe that we can get a broad pool of people, not only from Europe, but from all the other countries that participate in these international shows. And then when we looked at the cost-benefit analysis between do we select WTM or do we select ITB, ITB came up as a much better value in terms of return on investment, as a much better show. So on that basis, we pulled out of WTM. But as you say, the UK is our number 2 source market. So we obviously had to make provision for what else we will do in that market. So you will find that, number one, what we've increased, what we've made a concerted effort to develop is a lot more one-on-one engagement through roadshows. So we do a number of smaller activities within that market. We partner with associations that are within that market that run smaller shows, but allow us to get a good quality of buyers and trade people to come together and put our own trade within those fora to have a much more, should I say, a much more intimate engagement with business people on that end, so that we're not losing out on being present at WTM, and also our trade is not losing out on the footfall and the business that we get out of the UK. The other thing that we're also leveraging is, you will see, we partnered with media houses, as well as stepped up our visibility on digital, especially for channels that are exposed in that market, to make sure that it is not felt in the UK that we have literally pulled out of that market or don't have an interest in that market.